If you're looking for a case management system that will give you the ability to track all of your case data, merge documents, track time, costs, and fees, manage evidence, both medical and non-medical, and streamline all of the facets of your client's matters, you're in the right place. As you know, in order to manage your matters, you first have to manage the many contacts that you accumulate over time. With Prevail, add a contact just once, and that contact can then be attached to any number of matters in any role. Change the information for a contact anywhere in the system, and Prevail will change it everywhere in the system. As you can see in this segment, contact types can be used to identify the type of any individual in a matter. These contact types are managed by you, so your firm maintains the same language as it has now. Whether claimant, PI plaintiff, criminal defendant, opposing counsel, medical provider, you name it, literally. Prevail's customizable questionnaire tool will allow you to create intakes for any kind of practice area and for any kind of case. Simply add the questions you're already asking to the intake wizard and you'll be on your way to a better intake experience. Prevail will map the information collected during intake to the appropriate fields, creating a new prospect or a new client matter in the database, and even attaching a copy of the intake questions and answers to the case history. This tool can also be used to update the case details prior to mediations, trial, or hearing. There's so much that goes into the proper management of a prospect or client's matter. Prevail's Matter tab displays the major details of the case, including key dates, statute of limitation, and case type in the upper section, and more specific fields in the custom information section below. These fields vary by law type. There are over 12 preset law types in Prevail, included at no charge. This is the related parties tree in a personal injury matter. You'll see that both the plaintiff and the defendant are attached. Either one can be deemed the client. Also attached are multiple medical providers, opposing counsel, court, judge, witnesses, and other parties related to the matter. In the custom information section, you see the description of incident, property damage, and injuries. It is in this area that the fields will vary depending upon the law type. Our document merge feature has always been a cut above the competition. Why? Because we make it easy for you to create documents of virtually any kind which can contain data from any field in Prevail. Think about that. You'll create complex letters and forms with detailed information taken directly from your client matters, with no need to tweak them once they've been merged. In fact, you can send your completed document directly to your printer or save it as a Word or PDF file. And every time you merge a document, the system will automatically save the document to the case history, post both a time and a cost entry to the ledger, and a follow-up task to the case calendar. You frequently have to provide your clients with multiple documents at one time. This feature will give you the ability to design merge document packages, making this job easier than ever before. The gathering of public records, police reports, photos, medicals, or evidence of any sort can be a daunting task without the right tools in place. With Prevail, there is a time-saving method of requesting, managing, and tracking these important components of your case. Working hand in hand with the scanning tool and the Prevail Reporter, you'll always know what's been requested, what's been received, and what's been submitted. You'll stay organized, and your staff will be working more efficiently than ever. Time, cost, and fee tracking is an important part of what the Prevail ledger brings to the table, regardless of what kinds of cases you represent. Many of these values are automatically placed on the case ledger based on values you've assigned to a given work product, like a merge document. In addition, time can be entered manually, or you can use the Prevail timer. At any time, you can view the ledger, sort its contents, or pull reports on these kinds of data. Regardless of how it gets to the ledger, you will benefit by knowing exactly how much time is spent, what fees are owed, and any outgoing costs. Prevail's calendar and email functions both integrate with Microsoft Outlook. Let's first look at Prevail's calendar. It's integrated with your caseload, so you can easily stay on top of critical deadlines and statutes of limitation. The calendar provides you with 3 different perspectives, each with their own built-in filters. The Home tab calendar is a short-term calendar that is filtered for the user who is viewing it for up to 14 days out. The Events tab calendar is the case calendar and is specific to a given matter, but showing both tasks and appointments for all users and all dates. The Overall calendar will provide you with multiple filters and shows all calendar items for all matters and all users. With the combined view, see any or all users' appointments displayed on the same screen. Email received in Outlook can easily be attached to the appropriate matters along with any attachments. While working in a matter, the user can cue Outlook to open a composition window where an email will be created. These emails will automatically be saved to the matter history where they will be available to view by all users. This easy-to-use customizable feature will streamline the levels and steps that exist in any type of case. Create any number of workflows to maximize the power of this tool. Each step can automatically trigger multiple actions to take place: statute dates, multiple follow-up tasks, multiple appointments, document generation, status updates, and more. If that's not enough, the workflow tool can automatically trigger an SMS message to be sent to your client, advising them of any change in their case. If you'd like to see an overall status of all cases, the Process Builder can provide this information by working hand in hand with the Prevail Reporter and the Prevail Dashboard. The newest version of the Prevail Reporter allows you to easily create your own reports by selecting the desired fields, then using a drag-and-drop approach to determine the order in which the data will display. User-defined categories now help to keep your reports organized. There are many options for customizing your reports, like grouping options for every field, including week, month, quarter, and year breaks for date fields. There are security options for each field to allow the end user to make report modifications on the fly. Font and font size are all user-defined, as are the color scheme and layouts of reports. For instance, each user decides whether or not to display headings between report groups. Security settings will allow specific users to access specific reports and determine which users have export capabilities. In addition to the reporter, Our dashboard analytics tool will give you the ability to create your own dashboards and look at your data in virtually any fashion you'd like. Pie charts, bar charts, line graphs, whatever works for you. Analytics in Prevail are now better than ever. The Prevail Client Portal will improve client communications, reducing the number of incoming calls, but still providing the client with a feeling of confidence that their case is being handled and handled well. The portal provides a method for the client and case manager to exchange documents and use real-time messaging. The client can check the status of their case and update basic contact information. The portal will then message the case manager, letting them know that a change has been made. Prevail Case Management software integrates with Microsoft Outlook's calendar and email. Attaching emails to matters and composing emails from your matters has never been easier. And appointments scheduled, whether in the office or out, will sync with the Prevail calendar through Outlook. This bidirectional sync will keep your appointments up to date, eliminating the possibility of double booking. Our QuickBooks desktop integration will eliminate the need for dual entry in both your case management system and your accounting system. Each matter has a ledger and a trust ledger. Request invoice and checks from the Prevail ledgers, and QuickBooks will receive the information, enabling the QuickBooks user to carry out those requests without having to input any information.